Hey everyone, so we're just going to do about a 15-minute foam rolling session. We just finished the gladiator glutes with loops, so we'll be focusing on more of the legs when we do the rolling exercises. So have a foam roller. You can pick the amount of intensity, whether it's a really dense foam roller or it's just a nice soft one. So let's get to work. All right, so we're going to start first with a quadricep roller, so I'm going to do profile. And we're going to work with the leg that's closest to the screen. So we're going to be laying down on our forearms and propping the foam roller about mid-thigh. Now you want to use your back leg as sort of a kickstand or a lever to move yourself up and back. So that's going to be bent out on the side like an L shape. And the idea here is just to roll up and down the length of the quadricep so that you can kind of military curl yourself too. And start to turn in and out on the leg as well. So as you're rolling, you can roll more to the exterior part of your quad, and you can also roll to the inside. What I notice a lot of times that people will tend to roll and they'll just roll mid-thigh. Remember, your quadricep is a long muscle. So you can roll all the way down to where your knee is and way up there and towards the hip flexor. So let's look for a tight spot. And we'll roll a little above or below it, and then we're just going to hold here about 10 seconds. And give it a re-roll up and down over that area. And release. So we're going to stay on the same leg for the inner thigh. So come back off of it. And this time we're going to turn the roller so it's parallel to our body. And the leg that we just worked is going to hike sort of over the roller in an L shape. Now I'm going to use my back leg fully extended on the floor, and that's going to help anchor me down. Again, we're on the forearms here. So we're going to roll with this L shape toward the screen and away from the screen sort of. And don't forget, you can move this roller with your hands. It doesn't have to be just all propelled back and forth with the body part you're rolling on. So rolling again the length of the inner thigh. And again, if you need to readjust. I like to roll this really close to my knee because I have knee issues and I'm very, very tight in my knee. So let's look again for one spot that's really calling out. And you'll find it too. And then just rolling above or below the area, never stopping on it, holding for 10 seconds. And then just re-rolling over that area, letting it relax. And let's come off of the roller. And we'll finish up this leg with a shin stretch. So it sort of looks almost like a yoga pigeon pose. We're going to have our hands over the roller eventually, but starting here by taking the leg, the one that we've been working, we're going to put it knee down on top of the roller and then turn the shin of that leg inside. So again, it almost looks like that yoga pigeon pose. Now once you have your foot turned inside, you need to manipulate the roller lower down the shin towards the ankle. And then we're going to start to kind of walk our hands back a little bit and roll around the shin area. So we're rolling not on the bone of the shin, right? So not right in the center, but right around the muscle towards the front side of your calf. And you'll feel that, and again, you can roll that even down towards your ankle and up towards your knee. We tend to neglect this area. We roll our calf muscles out a lot. We sort of forget about the front part. If you have shin splints, you need to be doing this often. And let that go. All right, so we're going to go onto our quad on the opposite side. So you keep the roller position just like it is, working the back leg now. So centering the quadricep on the roller, hiking out the leg closest to the screen, coming down the forearms. And again, we're going to roll the length of the quadricep. So on the last foam rolling video, I was showing you that if you wanted to make this more intense, you could hike up the back leg. But my legs are pretty sore. I don't think I need to make this any more intense right now. I'm just going to kind of let that leg hang out. And again, you're looking for those spots that are really calling out for a lot of attention. And let's center, find one, and then roll above or below it. It doesn't really matter if you roll above or below it. I'm gonna hold for about 10 seconds. And then re-roll. I know self-care is not something we put a priority on, right? We'll go to the gym, we'll work our butts off, but then we won't think about, okay, well, I really should be stretching, I really should be foam rolling, doing a little bit of maybe a yoga class or getting a deep tissue massage. And let's come off of it. Now we'll go right into the inner thigh stretch. So you're just gonna turn the roller the long way. And the leg that we just worked kind of takes the position of where our opposite leg just was. So we're gonna come over in that L shape, come down the forearms, extend the leg closest to the screen, and you'll roll the length of the inner thigh. And you can float the foot on that leg, or you can keep the foot down on the ground. Depends on how intense you want this to be. And then speaking of intensity, you don't want this to be so intense that you're holding your breath. You want to make sure that you can still breathe through it, take nice long deep breaths. And then again, find that spot that's really calling out. And we're gonna roll above or below it and just hold there. And re-roll. And release. All right, so we're coming to the end. Let's finish up on this shin. So positioning the roller so it's across. Again, we start with that back leg. We're going to start with the kneecap right on top of the roller, and we're going to hike the shin inside toward the screen, and then start to stretch back on your back leg, but manually move the roller down so it starts now about mid-shin once you have that, or even lower. And then, again, just kind of rolling the length of your shin, right on the side, and working out those muscles on the front part of the calf. So again, I'm not directly on the bone of the shin, I'm kind of off on the side of it. All you runners out there, this is a really good one for you as well. We tend to roll out the IT band and the quads and hamstrings, but we kind of forget about the lower half of the leg. If you think about it, they're the one that's kind of, carrying the brunt of the work. You find that one spot. Ooh, that's a bad one. And then roll above or below it. Ooh. And let's re-roll. And release. So, all right, so that's it for today. And again, even like 10 minutes of foam rolling is really good for your body. There's so many beneficial aspects to it. Flushes out your lymphatic system, helps with circulation. Check up on it, go online, look at some awesome things about foam rolling, and check in with these videos. We'll pop them in here and there between our workouts of the day. Have a great day. Bye.